Action. Have you ever wondered what it's really like to take care of chickens? Well, we have 150 chickens in our backyard. So come along with us today as we do all of the tasks we need to have done as we prepare to serve about 30 to 40 families with fresh eggs every week.
Hooty boy.
T-minus 1 minute. Speed it up, babe.
It's opening right now.
That's Sherry and Terry and Carrie and Tanya and Amanda and Jessica. And that's...
What's up, Roost? Got her. Got her. What's he doing to her?
One of the first things we do when we come to let the chickens out in the morning, we don't let the chickens out in the morning.
Yeah, we don't let him out in the morning. I let him out in the morning.
The door opens at 6:15 right now in the morning. So we have to make sure Hoot is out here because there have been multiple sightings of coyotes in the pen before the door opens, right around sunrise.
It's like fast food for the coyotes. They just sit there and wait for the door open and then the food comes out.
So Hoot is our number one dude.
He's actually a Catahoula.
He's a Catahoula livestock dog.
Which is actually like a hunting hound cattle dog. That's what they're used for. But we've turned him into a livestock guardian breed.
We have to bring him out here so that when the flock gets let out by the automatic door, that we know all the coyotes have run off. And we come out too, obviously, so.
I come out, obviously.
I'm out today.
I had to wake her up.
Kirk is usually the one out.
I was like, hey, do you want to go and show the world what we do when we get the day going for the chickens?
Good boy.
Go get her.
Good boy.
It's pretty straightforward. The first thing we do is we come into the coop. We bring the dog in. Listen to these roosters try to get their crow right as they're young and learning how to crow. First thing I do is I take this water. It's an automatic water. I turn it on its side and I let it flood the ground. It comes over here and makes a big pool of water. And they like to stand in that. They'll drink from that. And they just like walking around in that. And so after that's done, I put it back. That thing will fill up. And then that's their water for the day.
That is our automatic water bowl.
Yeah, there's a float in there.
So it's hooked up to a water line that we have just right over here.
Yeah, and we're getting an actual physical water line, PVC Schedule 40, put in this Saturday morning. I just am having some technical difficulties because of my arm. So we'll get rid of this hose, and then there'll be an actual hose bib or a spigot tacked to that post right there.
Yeah, drop the new
And so
one here.
From that post, we'll actually have the automatic water, and then we'll have a drip line that'll run to all of the grapevines, fig trees, and all the moringas we're going to plant this weekend. So there'll be a drip line for the exterior this Saturday placed, and then the whole thing will be automated. So we'll show you guys how that works and how it's super simple to do, and you don't have to be a landscape architect specialist. This is a really big fig, actually. It's called a Desert King, and it's doing really well. Outside of that, it's really simple. So let's wrap this video up. Just come in here. One, make sure that the water is working. So after the water gets situated, it's the first thing we do I come over here and I make sure this door opens. So recently it's been opening up like 2 or 3 inches and not fully opening up, so I have to make sure they can get out. After that, they all come out. I just kind of look around, make sure everything looks good, and then we go over to the feed bin and grab the feed.
You guys are in for a treat this morning because we have a bin of food that's fermenting.
It's not ready for another day.
Does it look gross yet?
It takes 2. Oh, probably.
That's all I meant. It's fermenting and it looks disgusting. Just like with humans, it's good for the chickens to have something that's fermented. So we just take their feed and ferment it and then feed that to them. Apparently you're not supposed to feed them the whole bucket at one time. But that's what I did the other day and it ended up just fine.
I specifically said, just give them half of it.
He did not say that.
That's the ongoing war that every couple
told
has.
You dump half of the bucket. I know I would have not missed that. So we're just laughing because I dumped the whole entire bucket out.
So I don't know. I just feel like if you have too much fermented stuff, like, yes, it's good for you, but
it gives you loose stools.
Probably gives you diarrhea. So I think our chickens all have diarrhea right now.
The good thing is our pen area is so big, we would never know.
Yeah.
If all the chickens.
So literally, all you do is you take the grain, put it in the bucket. This is how hard this is. Okay. You put the grain in the bucket. You cover it with water, and that is it. You walk away. So this thing is full of water and grain. It takes about 2 days. So outside of that, I come and grab a bag of chicken feed.
Chicken feed.
With my good arm.
Don't hurt the good arm. You want me to take it?
So here's the feed. This is actually what's in it. So we come over here.
Because Kirk's arm is out of commission right now, getting the feed into the buckets is my time to shine. Right, babe?
Yes.
It requires 2 arms.
I tried yesterday and I look like a weirdo. On this bag, there's on all bags of feed, there's a little easy pull tab. If you just pull that, it literally opens the whole thing.
All right, yep, my time to shine, babe.
I tried yesterday and I wanted to try just now.
I like to leave a little in the bags so the girls can come top it off.
Perfect. And then that's really it. So they have a good water system. Their door is open. They got a dog protecting them. And that's it.
Okay, let me see that.
And then it actually seals really good so there's no critters that get in there. But yes, you guys, it takes literally less than 5 minutes. This whole morning thing is literally come in, put the dog in here, check the water system, make sure their door's open. Come over, grab a bag of feed, dump in a bag of feed, and then sometimes in the morning I'll bring out a bowl of all like the leftover cut off carrot tops and potato peelings and rice and beans and whatever's left from
there's a good chunk of scraps from dinner.
I mean, it's probably, I'm going to say 15 pounds of food a week that we probably give them from just our excess food, like everything that's left over.
I tell all my friends, I'm like, you would never know how much of your scraps goes into the trash until you're actually starting to save them.
Yeah,
like,
we should start weighing it one day.
Oh yeah, I can.
We should weigh it every day.
That would be an interesting thing.
And see how much an average family puts into the landfill.
I keep a big bowl on the counter just for scraps because I would have been throwing things away, but we can actually chuck it out here for them and they just devour it.
That's why if you only have 2 chickens, you wouldn't even need to buy feed. You could just give them what you have over your leftovers. So this is the morning routine. Obviously, the girls will come back out this afternoon. Well, they come like 4 times a day right now because they're so excited.
Every time they remember, they run out here and look for eggs. So we'll take you along all day.
What's funny is we're getting close to Easter right now. The chickens are figuring out their life as far as where they should lay their eggs. So like you walk around in there and there's like a random egg on the floor. You know, there's a random egg behind a log. And so it's almost like a Easter egg hunt every day right now for the kids, which they're loving. So
it's now 11 o'clock and the girls were really wanting to go out and check for eggs. So it's earlier than I would have done it myself, but I let them go normally as many times as they want. So I wanted to take you behind the scenes for that. So here we go. You ready, girls?
Yep.
Oh, you're putting your muck boots on.
She doesn't want them.
All right, let's go. Tamara, how many do you think we've got today?
14.
14? How many think we're going to find today? You think we're going to find 5 today? We found 12 yesterday. You want to raise your number? You still think 5?
Found one!
Woo!
Found another one! No more.
We didn't bring a carton out with us. Whoopsies.
I want to tell a story because when I come in the coop, scattered chickens keep following me and running after me.
You get followed by a crowd of chickens?
Yes, all the time.
How does that make you feel?
Happy. I like chicken. Let me show you where I look for eggs in the wood pile.
Okay, take us.
Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. Okay. And this is where I found one egg today. There's another one. In here, Mommy, there's another one.
Now that you see it, I'm going to zoom out.
There's another one. What? There's another one. And this is how I hold a chicken.
Oh, we found another one in the wood pile. There she is.
Okay, that's easy. Be careful.
Where did you guys see it? Oh.
What do you got, Mom?
I got it. You guys found it way down in there.
No, I found it. Chick's pretty upset.
This is when you breed.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's okay. You thought there was a snake. I almost pedaled.
You did it.
It's okay. Now she's letting me pedal.
She's letting you pet her?
Yeah.
Exactly what Kirk said earlier is what's happening. We are Easter egg hunting in the wood pile. We are going to deconstruct that a bit so that we don't have this problem our entire chicken raising career here. We don't want this problem going on and on all summer long, and make just more of an organized log area. But they're big and heavy, so that's like a project day thing. Okay, here we go for round 2. Egg collection. It's a little late. It's 3:45 p.m. on this late March afternoon. It's nicer out today, 80 degrees, so we don't have to rush out here for the eggs because it's a little bit cooler out and they stay nice and cool in the shade. As we approach summer, that's going to be a different story. We'll have to get the eggs all rounded up and collected and inside before 3 p.m. hits on a normal summer day. As summer approaches, we will have to adjust some of our routines, but here we are on this beautiful day at 3:45. Let's see if there's any more eggs for us. You set it on there for me? Thank you.
I can see them.
These are the dummy eggs,
Okay.
but we've got 3 more on this side, so we have 4 here, and then we already put 1 in the cart, so
That's fine.
my egg collection spot there is not going to work out very well when we have more than 5 eggs at a time, but I didn't bring a carton with me because I knew we weren't going to get a ton, so there's that for now. Now let's go check the wood piles. Excuse me. Excuse me. He's too excited to see somebody in the pen. He's not.
Nope.
Okay, we found a second one in this spot for today.
My wood hammer.
She found a wood hammer. Okay, and there's some live nesting box action. Oh man, that would have been the perfect shot if that chicken was laying an egg right now, but one day we'll catch the egg being laid. Wouldn't that be cool? Okay, where'd we just find this one?
Right there.
In the nesting box, just in the front. Yep,
With my hand hammer.
it hadn't rolled back, so we got a couple extra.
We also have to check the bottom of the coop floor.
Because sometimes they lay on the floor of the coop, huh?
Yes.
Which is not ideal for them or us. Will you check the coop floor for me?
This is the handy hammer girl.
You're gonna freak them all out. Okay, let's just look along the side instead of having you creep underneath like that. Let's peek through the side here. Let me know if you see any eggs on the floor.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Okay, so that wraps up all of the egg collecting we will do today. Let's go count. Things are looking good. All right, Sage, we're out here for chicken chores. We've looked for the eggs that have been laid so far. Now, what else should we do?
Water, food, latch gate shut, and check for eggs. We already did that. So.
We already checked for eggs, she said. Check their water, check their food, and check to make sure the gates are latched shut. I just added that on for them so that I can send them out here and they'll be in the habit of making sure the gates are locked, because if the handle doesn't flop all the way down, the gate will open. So I don't want that to happen if I'm not coming out here to check eggs with them. So that's why I've added that to their list, and they do great. She knew. I didn't have to remind her. Sage, will you go examine the water bowl? Let's see if that looks full or what's happening.
Well, there's only a little bit.
There's only a little bit. It doesn't seem like it's... Let's dump some out. Yeah, it's definitely not coming back on. Let's go check it at the source. See, you would think that this is just so simple, but like literally right now the water bowl's not filling back up. So we're gonna check the spout. Okay, go ahead and turn it on a little bit. Sometimes little Janie decides to come over here and mess with it, and then it gets shut off. And sure enough, it was turned off at the spout.
It's filling up more.
It's filling up now?
Yeah, there's a lot more in there now.
Awesome. So once we get the new water line in right here this weekend, the spout will be inside the coop and we won't have to walk right over there outside the coop to make adjustments. So here's where the new water line will come down here and come in here, and we'll put the spout there. We caught it before you ran out. I still had the girls check the level of the food because they didn't know that we filled it this morning. So it's still just a good habit to have them look each day, no matter who is doing the food refills. Sadie, let them know that's all for now.
That's all for now. But scraps for the chickens. And I'm going to spread it out for them so we can eat it. I'm going to spread it out for the chickens. Let's go. It's all out. All out.
Well done.
I fed my chicken scraps. That's it. They're both filling.
They're both sharing?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's all of them.
So usually after preparing dinner, I have a full bowl of scraps. So coming out here to empty out the scraps bowl and giving it to the chickens is very frequently a daily
And
occurrence.
they're all sharing.
And they're all sharing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come here. Inside.
All right. Hoot is excited. Hoot has the zoomies. He knows his chicken protecting duties are over for the day, so he's excited. He's got the zoomies.
I'm blessed, my girl. I'm poisonous.
Sadie, don't do that to our chickens. So to close out our chicken chores for the day, we like to come out to the pen area as a family. As the sun is about to go down, it gets dark pretty quick, so we like to just check on things. We let Hoot out, our dog, check all of the usual things, make sure their water has been full. Then we'll begin to kind of round everybody up and push them towards the chicken door to go into the coop area if they haven't already. As you can see, there's a lot of them out still. We still have a pretty good amount of light right now, so a lot of them are not interested in going in to the coop right now. So we'll take you along with us as it gets darker. What do you think about these chi-chis?
You should get chickens anytime you want. So this is what it's like to have chickens. They lay eggs with protein, and you really want to have chickens because this is what they're made of. They're made of goodness. You can get them. They'll give you joy and love. Chickens are a real good thing, and it's been a dream of having chickens. I never knew what it was like, but it's awesome.
Thank you. Thank you for that, sweet girl.
You're welcome.
Can I ask you a few questions about our chickens, Samara?
Yes. You can ask me anything, Mom. You're my mom.
What kind of chicken is that?
Rhode Island Red.
How old are our chickens?
5 months old.
When did we first get them?
November 1st.
How big were they when we first got them?
Babies.
How about one hand, right? Remember when they were that tiny?
He loves me. And I love chickens.
Sadie's about to go in the
Dad.
nesting box back there. How many chickens do we have?
We think we have about 140.
That is not something we've put on the list to check.
You could probably jump out. It's light.
She was most definitely eating.
very much spot.
Is it clean? Yeah. Yep. She didn't poop in there, but she sure did get in there with the food.
I want to go in it.
You're in the mud puddle?
Yeah. I'm going to just breathe.
So as it's getting darker, they're just naturally starting to go in. We don't have to stand here and like force them in. They all usually make it in. Sometimes we don't get out here till after dark to come get Hoot out of the pen. And for the most part, they all go into the coop. Sometimes we are retrieving a few from the woodpile area and making them go into the coop. They usually, at this point, all know that that is where they go for the nighttime. That's where we have the roosting bars set up, and they know that they get locked in there for nighttime so that they will be safe.
Is that it? Is that all we see? Last one?
Nails.
Okay, so we've rounded up all the chickens. They are inside the coop. We shut the door and they will be in there until the morning. Is there any left in the woodpile, do you think?
If they are, it's a genetic thing where they're not smart and they gotta go.
I went to grab an egg. Hold on, Summer. Out of the nesting box because Kirk said he found an egg earlier and put it in there. I was gonna grab it to bring it in and realize there's a chicken still in the nesting box. Okay, get her out. Oh, there's the egg. Or no, those are the fake eggs. There's no telling if a chicken would survive the night in the nesting box. I don't know if they would be sniffed out if the coyotes came. I know that they can get quiet. I've been looking around the woodpile sometimes and not even heard them in there, and turns out they were in there. So they know how to get quiet when they need to be quiet. We have had a few survive the night in the nesting box when we forgot to check it one night. We realized they were out in the morning because they went into the nesting boxes and we didn't see them in there the night before, so they slept in there for the night, but they survived, so just don't want to chance that on a regular basis.
Thanks for coming along for chicken chores today. Thanks for coming along for chicken chores today. Thanks for coming along again for chicken chores today.
I think that should wrap up this next video. What's next going to happen is we're going to be planting a bunch of trees around the exterior portion. And so I think we'll bring you guys along for that, show you how we're doing that, why we're doing that, what plants we're doing. And then I think what we'll do is we'll end up shipping probably 30 or 40 seeds to people who end up subscribing, liking the video, and leaving a comment on that video. So you can actually plant these trees at your house. They're super good for your chickens. They're super good for your garden. It's a medicinal. So it's just a really pretty tree as well. So look forward to that.
The name. Do you want to say the name?
The name of what?
The tree that you're talking
yes, sorry. It's called the moringa tree.
You're gonna have to wait till the video to see what the
You can go on Amazon and buy raw seeds and plant them, but for those who subscribe and leave a comment, we'll pick a few lucky winners and ship you some seeds to your house so you can start these yourself. So nailed it. Good job.
Definitely don't do that. Okay. It's so much easier to just have you do it.
I know, I'll do it.
No, I'll do it.
Why can't I make a joke like that?
That one's going to the archives.
Why? It's just a joke. You do it. See
Okay.
what your tick looks like.
Okay. Okay, and what was
Judging mine. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna channel my Myron Golden right now. What it's really like to take care of chickens in your backyard. No.
Yeah, we're done.
Were your eyes open?
She seems to think my eyes are never open.
You guys, I tried to grab a still from the last video of both of us when we were talking, but we didn't look weird, because you would be so surprised to like pause your video of yourself. When you're talking, you look so weird whenever you pause it. So to find a shot where his eyes were open and I didn't look weird was really hard. So I should have reminded you before we started.
Eyes closed by
Open
the sun,
your eyes.
yet sharp as a hawk. That was a Tombstone movie reference, by the way. So, yeah. Are we far? Maybe it's because we're too far back.
So come along with us today as we do our chores and take care of these chickens.
Why are you looking at me?
I don't know.
You're looking at me, you weirdo.
You're just standing there.
I'm looking at the camera. Don't look at me. That was great, though.
I don't like that.
Why? Do you think they can hear how strange that one rooster's crow is? The rooster's crow is really deep and low. I think I want to call him 4 low. Compared to the other one who sounds like an actual rooster, you know. Cock-a-doodle-doo. So he's like...